Okay, Hotep, greetings, bless up, Aquaba. This is me, Sis Abena, coming to you live and in person from the recovery room of Racism Non Anonymous. I am coming to talk about just there's so many discrepancies between people's expressed thoughts and their behavior, such that people think one thing or verbally express their intent in one area. For example, building. I think to myself, okay, I want to build with other folks of African descent. I am interested in working together to develop solutions. However, the behaviors to make that happen is where things seem to fall apart. At least I know for me, in my dealings with African descendants, that's what happens. Let me turn this down just a bit. The music is always playing in the recovery room because music is one of the tools that support recovering from traumatic stress, such that we have incurred, experienced, and continue to experience. That is a reason that there are so many black people thinking that they want to come together with other folks of African descent because there's strength in numbers. There's protection in numbers as well, right? And because we recognize that we are have incurred significant and traumatic stress and injury and harm at the hands of European descendants, the natural thing when a group of people experience sort of trauma and collective trauma is for them to come together. So we think we want to come together and we want to build and we want to share, we want to work. However, the behaviors right now don't support it. And here's one of the things that I've experienced happening. People have said to me and asked me, invited me to join groups with them and join missions to develop and integrate solutions to our collective problem. That collective problem is the trauma and traumatic stress that we experience on a daily, continuous basis. And in particular, traumatic stress of the human intentional kind. And they invite me to come be a part of it. They recognize that what I offer is from a mental, emotional, behavioral health perspective. They recognize that that is my area of expertise as a communications coach, as a traumatologist, as a quote unquote therapist. I am in a very unique position to support African descendants going through a process to support healing. However, the behaviors that I've experienced is it's like, well, we want you to come, but help them. Develop programs to help them. Don't do anything with me. I'm cool. I don't need that. Here's a more specific example. I'm becoming a member of this group. I've been invited. I've accepted the invitation. The person who I'm assigned to and I'm working with as my superior in authority, because our organizational systems are set up exactly the way they are set up in the broader society with the hierarchy. Okay, so we have our hierarchy. I know my line of hierarchy who my contact person is. Now this contact person calls me. We were talking for a couple of minutes. He asked me a question. We're engaging in conversation. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, sis. Oh, hold on. I got to take this. Okay, I'll call you back. I got to take this. Okay. Then I get no call back. Several days later, okay, I have need to talk with you. We're in the early stages of building here. I call, and there's no mention of the fact that you were supposed to call me back 4 days ago, and during this call, you're still not having enough time, and you have to call me back, and you never call me back. This goes on at least 2 or 3 times. Now, this is early in the relationship building, And I'm thinking, okay, if this is the way we do things in this group, then this is likely to be a problem. Because what you're communicating to me is inconsistent. On the one hand, you invite me to join the group and suggest and that I have something unique to offer that you want and that we want. Yet when I begin to do what I do as the communications coach and begin to ask questions about what is being said, what is it that's being communicated, is this what you want to communicate? When I begin to do that, then there's a problem, and more importantly, my behavior is the one that is labeled as problematic. So much so that now you have to kick me out the group, or just invite me out. And what I'm crystal clear about is the what's the missing link between the thinking and the behaving. It is feelings. It is the feelings that we have. That is what links thought and behavior when feelings are appropriately identified and expressed. Appropriately identified and expressed. That will is what will support healthy behaviors and behaviors that are consistent with thoughts. It's that thing in the middle. It's always about that thing in the middle. That that is where the bulk of the work is. Learning to identify and adequately express the feelings. Express them in a way where they are helpful as opposed to hurtful. And so, till next time, that's all I want to say for now. And I plan to come back and do more talking and teaching and sharing, utilizing all of the available resources that I can to be able to clearly articulate and share with you what it is I have to offer. So, till next time, peace.